is a very important part of your business. Have it handy. Put it somewhere in your wallet. In case somebody asks you for the replay, you always have it there to give them. All right, so you can listen to yesterday's presentation. Jay Godwin was on the call and some other special guests. The number is 712-432-1085. And with this same access code, 376560#. Once again, the replay line is 712-432-1085 with this access code, the same one as this call, 376560#. All right, well, if you don't know, I'm Kelly Choler out in Charlotte, North Carolina. Been a part of TelexFREE since December 28th, having a great time with it. And Tuesday is our update call. Randy Crosby, our fabulous leader, keeps us updated on all the great stuff. And plus, many other folks coming to the plate helping out. Many other leaders, we're all pulling together and keeping everybody in the know. So this call is very, very important for all promoters to get to this call. You know, this is, I would say, a standing order call, so you know what's going on in your business. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rolling with some of the updates that we're aware of. Mr. Randy Crosby out of Atlanta, Georgia. Come on to the plate.
Thanks so much, Kelly. Hopefully everybody can hear me, guys. I'm going to try to...
Your entry is not valid.
I'm going to try to keep the call, if we can, very, very short today. A lot of excitement going on. A lot of people are in the process of even different presentations, different meetings going on all over the country. Just a quick update, as you guys know, that they had an issue with the, yesterday, they had an issue with signing up customers because when you went and created the account, then what would happen is it would turn around and then not let you, of course, log into the back office. That has been fixed already. So you guys shouldn't have any more issues with that. They said they were going to fix it yesterday, and they actually got it done. So that's real see that. The other thing is that, as you guys know, there are quite a few people that are literally not only coming into the company, guys, but quite a few people are actually getting onto the different services of the company, more and more customers, and that's always good. The site today seems to be still a little bit quirky at times. People were going there to sign people up or going there basically logging around looking in your back office. Sometimes you might get a bad gateway error 502, that's okay. Just simply log out. What I found was real helpful is to sometimes just come all the way out of your internet and then go back in, you know, relaunch your internet, and sometimes you get to there and then you can just fly right back. Sometimes you go there a bit slower. So they are working on that. They are in the process of still uploading information, and when that happens, normally when you start to get those messages, that means they're in the background loading stuff up, doing things just like they've done to get us a fresh new look on the front of our website, which is absolutely phenomenal. Make sure that as you sign people up into the business, promoters, that you have them go through the FAQ section on the front of the website. That's extremely important. Have them go through the FAQ. That is going to help them know more about their business. That's going to help them know more about the product, how to sell it. It's going to help them know, you know, how to basically put a person into the, you know, sign them up into the system, and it's going to teach them a lot. And that's why we highly recommend that everyone that you bring into the business, you have them go through the FAQs, and that's going to help them tremendously. They are going to be putting different videos on the site to show us how to do different things. There's a lot coming. You guys are only seeing the start of the new platform. It's a small part of what you're seeing right now. When they the platform and all of the goodies in there, you'll be able to go in your back office. You'll be able to see the promoters you have in your downline. You'll be able to see how many customers that each promoter has. It'll kind of let you know where they are, you know, moving up in the company or qualifying for additional coded pay, which is going to be coming as well. So we've got a lot to look forward to in that back office. Training is going to be real key, because as we have the additional bonuses that are going to be added, people are going to want to know how to get those bonuses. It's really powerful. You know, we love getting binary, but guys, there's another component that imagine no matter what side a person comes on in your binary, you could be earning $50, $75, up to $100 per person coming in, and not just your personals. That's throughout your whole entire organization down to infinity. So those new bonuses are going to be absolutely powerful. So you'll get that on top of the binary pay, on top of the fast start bonuses. So it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. So we're looking forward to that, as well as the new platform gets put in place. It's going to allow the company very quickly to add a lot of the new products that they want to have. So again, it's going to be key and essential for all of us to make sure that we have enough personal customers so that we're qualified. Additional income on the residual income every single month from customers being on the cell phone product every single month, customers being on the MFA, as well as customers being on the other products that we have. As we announced a little bit earlier today, or yesterday, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a format change, and that was announced earlier by Kelly, that on Wednesdays now, our Wednesday call is going to be product call only, just on Wednesday, because we want to make sure that everybody's familiar with the product, how to sell the product. So that's very, very key and essential. So we're going to be having those on as well. So that's really, really key there for everybody to realize that. We've got a lot of meetings that we need to hear about. But guys, first of all, I'm going to, in fact, it's getting ready for tomorrow's call as well. I'm going to bring up a gentleman because I do know some people were having a little bit of trouble from time to time when they go to sign up someone for the MFA. And those people that were having trouble, we've got an instant solution for you right now. And I'm going to bring them up to the front of the call. Jay, if you're on the line with us, *6 should unmute you. *6 should unmute your call. And guys, this is Jay. God,
am I unmuted?
Yes, we hear you, buddy.
Fantastic. That's great for me, but probably not so good for you guys. Hey, Randy, I got a lot to go over with you, and I'm trying to go quickly. I'm actually up here at corporate with Jim and Steve, so I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want to go over a couple things real quick. For those of you who have not heard, we have the initial set of numbers, accomplishments that have come in from the first 60 days since the launch of this relationship. And if you haven't heard those numbers, I'm going to go over them real quick. Because honestly, guys, they are staggering. We knew from the very first time that we saw you guys face-to-face out in California, we knew there was going to be a lot of passion, a lot of zeal, a lot of excitement with this organization, but neither Brian nor myself nor Joe Kraft had any idea that you guys were going to be able to put up the numbers that you put up. It's exciting. With Equity Track so far, Randy, we're not even to our 60th day yet, and we've already eliminated over $7 million in interest from TelexFREE promoters' budgets. That's over $7 million. Guys, that's less than 60 days. We have 5 individual files that I have audited myself at CreditTrax. Each one of those files, TelexFREE promoters, each one of them over 100 points in their credit score. That means that we raised their credit score over 100 points. That's over 500 points with just those 5 individuals, and that's less than 60 days, guys. I talked to Joe Kraft, who is the founder of MoneyTrax, who also is the CFO of TelexFREE. He's up here this week, and I talked to... Hang on one second, Randy, I'm sorry. Randy, I'm sorry about that. I talked to Joe Kraft, and they are booked up a week and a half in advance. So the TelexFREE promoters are taking the time to get their own financial houses in order, which is just fantastic. We're excited to see. And almost every single one of the people that have taken advantage of the consultation for MoneyTrax are saving more money monthly than what the program cost them. So, we knew you guys were going to make a difference. We had no idea you were going to make the kind of difference you have. It's exciting, and I just can't tell you, to sit in my position and watch these calls come in and watch these things happen, it's exciting and it's inspiring. We knew you guys were going to do a jam-up job. We didn't know that. I also want to talk to you a little bit about a conversation that I had with Jim Merrill last night. Jim and I had dinner up here in Boston, and we were talking about the program and about the accomplishments so far. And one of the things that Jim said to me is, he said they're so proud of what TelexFREE has been able to do as far as generating incomes and changing lives. But he emphasized with me again and again and again that he really wanted to make sure that TelexFREE promoters were taking advantage of the product themselves. Yeah, he wanted to make sure that they got their own financial house in order. So obviously, the majority of the people in TelexFREE are making more money now than they've ever made. We want to make sure that they're handling the money properly. They're setting themselves up properly to prepare for taxes, to prepare for inevitable bumps on the road that could come along for them financially. So guys, if you haven't taken advantage of the program, please do. Obviously, I see the income that you guys are making with TelexFREE. It's phenomenal. I've never seen that in any other company that we've been affiliated with, especially the amount of people who are making so much money. Guys, make sure that you're taking the steps to get advice from Joe Kraft and his staff to protect that and to build your financial house on stable ground. Jim expressed it himself that he really wanted to make sure that I'm conveying that message to everybody. Now, as Randy mentioned earlier, we've had a little bit of confusion on the sign-up process for MFA. Jay Ryomi, the head of the IT department for TelexFREE, has his hands full with the development of this new platform. I've seen a little bit of it myself, guys. I mean, he's done an amazing job, and he just every time I talk to the guy, he's working, even on the weekends. So we're having a little bit of a tough time getting the link onto the site simply because getting your platform launched is obviously more important at this point. So what we've decided to do, the information, the emails that we've sent out have been somewhat unclear. The link is a very long link and very difficult to input. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer you a little different way to sign up. If you guys are needing to sign up for the program, email me directly. My email is jay@myfinancialadvantage.com. Email me directly, and I'm going to reach out to each and every one of you individually, and we will walk through the sign-up process together. Now, obviously, that's kind of a heavy undertaking. There's so many people that want to take advantage of it, so I will get to you as soon as humanly possible. I fly back to our corporate office this afternoon, and all I'm going to be focusing on is helping you guys and your clients get registered. So if you need any help getting registered, please email me directly to my personal email, jay@myfinancialadvantage.com. I have Shayla in my office, who is the head of customer service for MFA, who has cleared her schedule for the next couple of days. And as soon as I hit corporate office tomorrow morning, that's all I'm going to be focusing on, is helping you guys take advantage of the program. So, Randy, that's all I got for you now. Finishing up some meetings here with the folks at corporate, with Steve and Jim, and heading to the airport. I will be in front of my computer at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning, and I will do nothing but reach out to you folks and help you get signed up for this program and help you start taking advantage of this. As Jim Merrill says, it's crucial. You guys are making more money now than a lot of you have ever made. It's crucial that we make sure we're doing our part to help you get your financial houses in order and built on solid ground. So send that email to jay@myfinancialadvantage.com, and I will reach out to you personally and help you get signed up for the program. Randy, thank you so much for your leadership. You guys are an inspiration. I look forward to seeing you. I don't know if you're planning on being at the event on Saturday in Dallas, but we're going to have the new numbers ready for Dallas that we can announce from stage as to what you guys have been able to accomplish. Well, Randy, thank you again. Yes, sir.
Hey, thank you so much for jumping on. And one other question, the MFA product, is it USA only? I mean, I know the answer, but go ahead and let the folks know the other countries that's available.
Okay. It's not USA only. We have a couple of countries that have already passed legal. Those countries are Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and Canada. Now, the only challenge we have, Randy, we ran into a similar situation that TelexFREE ran into with volume when it comes to our credit card processing. So we're temporarily on hold in those areas, but Brian House has been working diligently to get that done. He's made a lot of headway this morning, and we should have that cleared up here within a couple of days. So we weren't anticipating that glitch, but it's not stopping us. We are passed in legal. We already have their financial platforms in our system, and we are ready to rock and roll on that.
Okay, that was the question that folks were asking. So we're really excited about that, and I tell you, it's unreal. We appreciate all that you are doing. So thank you so much for that as well.
Thank you, Randy.
All right. Well, folks, let's go ahead and give you some more updates on what's going on with the different meetings that are going on all across the country, and then, of course, the super weekends that are coming up. Ms. Pat Jackson, you on the line with us?
I'm here, Randy. Can you hear me?
Pat, tell us what's going on in Kansas City.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I tell you the truth, Randy. I'm getting so excited I can hardly sleep these nights. We're gearing up, and we're getting so close to our Super Saturday weekend coming up February 7th and February 8th. We have a lot going on that weekend. We got a full, fun-packed weekend. Friday night, we will have our TelexFREE bowling night. Saturday morning, we're going to have training at the Sheraton Hotel. It's at the Convention Center, and the training will be from 10 a.m. until noon. We're going to break for lunch. And then at 2 o'clock, we'll have our business overview presentation. And last but not least, to put the icing on the cake, at 7 o'clock p.m., we'll start our pre-Valentine's Day extravaganza. And, man, I've had a ball working with the Kansas City team on pulling all this together, and I'm telling you, we going to have a great time here in Kansas City. So, Randy, we're just so excited about our Super Weekend Saturday. We do have a Saturday presentation every Saturday. It's at the 4 Points by Sheraton Hotel, and the address is 4011 Blue Ridge Cutoff. And, again, it's 4011 Blue Ridge Cutoff. We're directly across the street from the Arrowhead Stadium. But every fourth Saturday, guys, we do training only. We do not do a business overview presentation on the fourth Saturday. It's training only, so we're really excited. The last month, we had almost 100 promoters to come out for the training, so we're looking forward and getting ready for that training. So, again, Randy, we're so excited. Kansas City is growing in leaps and bounds. I think all of you guys cannot wait for you guys to get here to Kansas City. Jay, I can't wait to put a face with a name, but we're going to have a great time. So back to you, Randy.
Well, thanks so much, Pat. Look forward to it. You know I don't like to fly, so look forward to seeing you. You twisted my arm, but we'll be in Kansas City. Look forward to seeing you there, and you're an awesome, awesome promoter. We appreciate you and Laurel and all the hard work that you guys do on our Friday training calls as well. Guys, let's take it down to Texas right now, and let's see if Stuart's on the line with us. Stuart, are you there? We just heard you briefly, Stuart. You popped out. Stuart, are you there?
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Randy, again, I wanted to thank you for letting us jump on the line here, and also from everybody on my team, we want to give you just a lot of thanks for leading us and for being such a great leader and for really leading the way for all of us here in the United States and around the world. And we're really beginning to touch a lot of people. Again, our team in Baghdad, it's been such a huge surprise. We now have Robert as our team leader there, and he's got Stefan and Ricardo and Emmanuel. They're listening to your webinar every single day. And I'm able to dial into them using the service, which is fantastic. The 99 TelexFREE dials in, gives us great clarity. We can talk as long as we wish. It's really amazing. Also, our leader in Kabul, Afghanistan, Zabi, he's on the call today, and I wanted to say hello to him. He's growing our team in Kabul, so we're really reaching all the way around the world. We have some events coming up here in Austin, Texas. So tomorrow night, Wednesday night at 7 p.m., we'll be having a training meeting, and that'll be taking place at Austin, Java. That will be a training to cover e-wallet, to cover posting of ads, to cover registration, to cover getting your 99 TelexFREE registered and getting it activated. Also going over the binary bonus qualification and being sure you're getting your binary bonuses, and also any other subjects. So please feel free to come out to that meeting. That will be at Austin, Java, and again, that address is 1608 Barton Springs Road. And if you need to call in for any help on that, please call Michelle. Her number is area code 512-922-2668. Again, her number is 512-922-2668. And then on Thursday night at 7 p.m., we'll be having our Austin business meeting. That'll be taking place at 9033 Research Boulevard. And that's going to be right at the intersection of 183 and Burnett Road at the Mikado Japanese restaurant. We have a great meeting room in that restaurant. So anybody, everybody in Austin and the area, please come out for that meeting. We have a special meeting because we have some of our global leaders that will be in town. Vincent Wanji, who is our leader for Kenya in Africa, he will be there, and it'll be a great opportunity for all of us to meet him. Also, Inyo Araujo from Fort Lauderdale. He's our Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and Colombia, Central America, and South America leader. He will be there, as well as we have a new team builder that will be coming in from Kansas City, and he'll be there also. So we have a lot of good things happening on that meeting. So that would be at 7 p.m. on Thursday night. And then the Super Saturday in Dallas, we're all going to caravan up beginning on Friday and Saturday from Austin to Dallas. The Super Saturday in Dallas will be a great event. We're really looking forward to seeing Jay and Steve and Santiago there. And that should be just a phenomenal meeting. And so we look forward to seeing everybody out there for that Super Saturday.
All right. Thanks so much, Stuart. We appreciate that. And guys, now let's swing back into Atlanta, where it's snowing like crazy. It looks like it's Ohio, guys, or Canada. It's unbelievable how it's. I think I'm sitting in New York the way that it looks out there right now. It kind of looks like Buffalo, New York in the winter. Carla, I know that you, and hopefully Carla's back on the line, guys. They drove all night from Florida. They were down there in Miami. Carla, tell us what's going on.
Hey, Randy, can you hear me clear?
Absolutely.
Well, I tell you, we were in Miami the last couple of days, and we have had a ball. We met some awesome people there. We were invited to a mansion get-together, and while we were there, they happened to, Carlos had on his TelexFREE hat, and it went from there. So we signed up 3 people there at the mansion. They are in other things, but now they're bringing their organization over here to TelexFREE. So we finally made it back home this morning around 9:30. We left yesterday. We stopped in Florida and got 2 hours of sleep and back on the road. So we made it back home safe and sound, so thank God for that. And as far as updates, we have 2 separate updates, one about the paid to post. I'll turn the call over to Carlos with that. But right now I will tell you about our meetings every Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Sterling Point Office Park. The address is 301 Perimeter Center North. That's Atlanta, Georgia, 30346. It is at 2 p.m. every Saturday. And just like my girl Pat over there in Kansas City, we will now start having our every 4th Friday will be nothing but training at the same time at 2 p.m. It will be nothing but training. So if there are any leaders here in Atlanta that want to step up and be a part of that, definitely reach out to us and let us know. Along with our training, not just English, our presentations, it will not just be English. It also will be Spanish. Spanish meeting will be held by Daniel immediately after the English presentation on Saturday. So that's all we have. I'm going to turn it over to Carlos so he can give you guys an update about the paid to post.
Hey there, Randy. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just great.
Well, I'm telling you, we got back from Miami, but we had an awesome time down there. But during the time we were there was a server issue with the hosting site with paid to post, and it actually affected quite a few other sites as well for other people that have capture pages out there. So it wasn't an issue with paid to post. It's just a server issue, and the sites have been up and down for the last 3 days, but they are working diligently to get everybody's sites back up. And I will be posting on Facebook in the group as the updates come available, but they are diligently working to get everybody's sites back up, and that is the update that I have for now. But they are working to get everybody's information back into their back offices as well for the site, but it will be up soon. We'll also have the new site up within the next week or 2 here. We got all the footage that we needed down in Miami, and it's going to be very phenomenal.
All right. Thanks so much, Carlos, for that. We appreciate that. And As well, I tell you, man, to drive all night, I couldn't do it. You guys are just absolutely awesome. So we appreciate everything that you guys are doing. One other thing, guys, too, is for many of you that know Pay to Post is a kind of like a capture page system, and they're actually updating that where it's going to have videos. So it's a system that you guys can actually purchase to help you advertise the TelexFREE opportunity, and we'll get more information to a lot of you guys on that as well if you're brand new to call. Just got another note that came in from Natalie and Stefan. You guys know that Natalie's in the hospital, of course, guys, and so you want to definitely make sure that you, constantly, when it comes to, some of our members, and again, like I said, our health is everything. So if you guys know Natalie or Stefan, please, please, please give them, give them a call, give them words of encouragement, do what you can to show them that you're constantly thinking about them as well. And they actually have a meeting that's going on. This is some people that are in their group, Natalie and Stefan's group, and they call it the Great Mind Money team in New York. And they're having a Super Saturday. Just got the Super Saturday, February 1st, 2014. It's going to be at 2 p.m. You guys might want to write this down if you know anybody in the New York area, particularly Long Island, I guess. It's going to be at the Moose Lodge, and that's 37 Crystal Brook Hollow Road. 37 Crystal Brook, B-R-O-O-K, Hollow Road in Mount Sinai, and that's New York, 11766, and I guess it's the Long Island area. And of course, they're asking $20 for promoters. Guests are free, and they're actually going to have lunch that's going to be served as well. So if you have anybody in that area, guys, definitely make sure you get them over to that Super Saturday presentation coming up on February the 1st. Hey, Ms. Kelly, you're still on the line with us. Tell us what you have and to close our call out for us today, since we've been on here now for about 30 minutes.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you just well.
Hey, thank you. Yes, Warren had sent me over that message to announce that, and I'm glad you did for that New York area meeting and for the Great Mind team. All right, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get on the call, being that school was letting out and I was picking up kids whose parents couldn't do it. But, oh yeah, I wanted to, on a little note about Carla Wiley and Carlos Wiley's pay-to-post site. I tell you, it is a really, really cool capture system. And I think it's very, very important for every single, it's not mandatory, but it's very important for you to have a page that captures your I guess you'd say lead, capture your lead, capture a person's name and email address, their contact info, so you can follow up with a hot prospect about your TelexFREE business. It's major because I know I've, gathered, thousands of leads, through the years, but they need to be in some sort of follow-up system. And that's what Carla and Carlos Wiley have, is that pay-to-post system. It's very affordable, very economical, and it sends some follow-up emails, which are really, really cool. But after a person comes to that site, which you'll get is that capture page from them, which I hope you do. I highly encourage you do it. It will send them a follow-up email giving them the webinar link to view Randy's webinar. So it's really, really cool. Like somebody could be wanting TelexFREE information at 1 in the morning, then all of a sudden, boom, they get an email. And hold on one second. Okay, so they get an email with that information, and you're sleeping in the bed, right? So that's the thing, is a follow-up system. And then in the morning, the next day, you want to follow up with your leads and prospects, because when you have someone coming to your site wanting information about TelexFREE, it's good for you to call them back and say, hey, this is Kelly. You just requested information about TelexFREE. I just want to let you know I'm real, and I'm here to help you if you have any questions. You're not calling them the next day, hey, let's get on in, get on in. You just let them know that you're real and you're there,